What was your worst? What was your craziest job, man?
My craziest job lasted for one day. This is literally how much I work. So I moved to Atlanta, and I was literally by the end of it, I had 3 jobs. I worked at Diesel, I worked at a call center, and then I ended up becoming a bartender at the Congress Center. Mm-hmm. But between landing all those 3 jobs, right after the call center job, I responded to one of those ads on Craigslist. So I responded to an ad on Craigslist. And so what I ended up... Listen.
2010s you ever heard.
That's me. Wait, and this was 09.
Bro.
This was 2009.
Oh, God,
It was. So
the Craigslist killer time.
Listen, so I graduated in 09. So I moved to Atlanta. Y'all, I got to the job, and they're pretty much selling it like, you can make $1,000 a week. You can make, our top person makes, it was one of those like incentive-based jobs. Bitch, I go get my equipment. Finally, I'm matched with another person. I go to a gas station and I am selling like cleaner, windshield wiper cleaner and power steering fluid to people that are coming into the gas station to pump their gas.
Like they didn't buy it on their own.
No, seriously. But this was like some sort of like type, and literally I sold 2 that whole day, but I was like on clock for at least 6 hours. And in 6 hours, I made maybe $22 because it was incentive based.
Right.
There was no hourly.
It's just a sales job.
Never, bitch, I said I won't be coming back tomorrow.
Honestly,
that was the worst job.
When you said Craigslist, I thought you were going to tell me you were selling knives. Remember that?
Wait.
There was a, what's the name?
What?
What's the name of
This
it?
is a Brooklyn shit. Look, the cameraman knows.
Something, but there was a company that would like recruit people or hire people
to sell knives.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
2009? It was
no.
Wait. Can y'all beat power steering fluid at a gas station? What was y'all's worst job?
It was that. Oh, I was a pest control dispatcher. But I'm gonna get to this. That was the best. That was the most exciting, ridiculous job I ever had. It was interesting because the majority of like the orders that we would get would be corporate orders. So it would be like office buildings and like different corporate buildings that would need like multiple floors serviced for roaches or termites.
Oof.
The wildest stuff, though, were always like the house calls in like New Jersey and Long Island because they would always have the most random animals. And there were people that were really just, a part of the PETA, like the crazy PETA activist group that had they call them have a heart traps, where you can set them up around your property and they don't kill the animal. They just trap, they just trap them inside. And then you have a professional come and like take them and set them free, right? So there was one guy that worked at this pest control company, and I remember he received a distress call about a badger. And
a badger? Jesus.
I lied. I shit you not. I've never seen a badger.
What is a badger? It's like a beaver?
I still don't really know what a badger is.
Look at us. What is a badger?
It's a beaver as...
God, I miss our
family.
I miss our screen people.
You're right, Alex. We actually miss you now.
And we miss Steph.
It's Sunday right now.
I'm gonna tell you what a badger.
Steph and Savon are not here.
You guys are missed.
Omnivore.
What the fuck is an omnivore?
They eat everything. It's in the same family.
Plants and animals.
I only know of carnivore and what's the other one? Oh, I
so
guess
listen, it's in the same family. It's in the same family as a weasel, a ferret, an otter, polecat. Same family. So
all I know is a lot of sports teams have them as mascots for some reason. Other than that, I don't fucking know what that animal is.
Shout out to my high school.
They have like
our mascot was a Trojan.
Face that looks like a skunk, and then their body looks like I don't even know,
like a mole.
Okay.
But like a mole, I guess. Either way, I just remember it being, and he was like the only one that had any experience with badgers, and so people were like, the lady was freaking out because she's like, no, it can only be whatever the guy's name was, Russ or whatever his name. It can only be Russ. He's the only one that knows what to do with the badgers. And I just thought to myself, Russ makes probably 6 figures just going after badgers.
You think that they make that much?
Yeah. he was getting calls every week. He was the only badger expert, and I was like, yo, this is crazy to be and this is a really established company, so they're making hundreds of dollars to be you can't just hire them for a one-off. You got to call Terminix if you got a one-off. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to be serviced frequently, you got to, that's what they were for. So
for the badgers,
they had like weekly,
they
had like weekly, monthly service. It was crazy, man.
Well, shout out to the retail workers. Yeah. Shout out to the call center workers.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know how y'all listen to us. Because when I was at the call center, baby.
Cackling.
Yeah. And also, I guess shout out to those of you who like are pest control answer call people.
I mean, that's call center. It might as well have been a call center. I was a dispatcher, so I had to take the calls.
And for anyone still sending windshield wiper fluid and all.
I hope you're not doing that in New York right now because it's cold as shit. It's snowing.
Cold as
Stay warm.